So I'm going to have to start giving this to you guys because Samsung Messages, which allows me to send out these audio chats and keep them nice and long, they're discontinuing it. So Google Messages, I would have had to have went with from now on. And sorry, that's a glare. Google Messages does not allow me to send out long audio messages, so I'm just going to do this from now on. I'm going to keep it short, sweet, and simple because not a lot has to be said on this. When you're not a threat to it, when the worm doesn't care about you, you're not going to get attacked. The things that you think are an attack, they're not an attack. We live in a fallen world, so things go wrong sometimes. That's just a reality. And we as people out here, do things that are foolish, that are stupid. Every human action has a reaction. Let me tell you, when you're being attacked, you're going to know you're being attacked because you're going to feel like your knees are being taken out from underneath of you. You're going to get come up against so hard. It's going to be day in and day out every day. When you truly are serving Father and you stand for Him in every facet imaginable, when you are razor sharpened to a fine point where you are exactly and doing exactly what Father wants you to do for Him, you are the most dangerous soldier on the front line that He has. And therefore, it is going to attack you with everything it has. It is going to come against you with full artillery, and it's not going to be one day. It's not going to be one occurrence. It's going to be every day, all day long. And it plays mental warfare. So it's going to make you think, I'm too tired. I can't do this anymore. You're going to get to a point where you feel like the attacks are so constant. It's so overwhelming. I can't stand. I can't do this. It's just overwhelming. Sorry, had to pause. When you get exactly where you need to be, where you are a true threat to it will literally bring everything it has against you every day, and it's going to try to make you feel like you're exhausted, like you can't do it anymore. It is the greatest deception and the greatest lie, and it's the most real lie and illusion you're ever going to feel. Here's something you're going to learn, though. What you're going to learn is that no matter how hard you're attacked and no matter how overwhelming it might feel, Father's going to show you day in and day out that you got more. When you think you're on your knees, you're going to keep walking. When you feel like you can't keep going, surprise, surprise, you're going to make it into another day. At no point when you feel like you're overwhelmed are you actually going to be overwhelmed. And the proof of that is in that you keep going every single day. The fact you keep going every day proves that you feeling like you can't take it anymore is nothing more than a lie. Even human beings that have no faith, people that have not a shred of faith, are able to put up more than what it can be explained scientifically. Humans can put up with so much and experience so much that almost seems in some ways to be impossible sometimes. How much more for a child of Yah? There's nothing that can take you down, nothing that can destroy you, nothing that can overwhelm you. Period. End of story. Nothing can knock you down. But you are going to be attacked. Without pause, without ceasing. It's going to be something every single day. Because for children of Yah, when you're really doing what He wants you to do, when you're really standing for what Father wants you to stand for, and you're fighting for Him in every way, and He told me this a couple of years ago, He said the darkness is going to press upon you so close to your skin that it's almost going to touch you, but I'm not going to let it touch you. Because if it touched you, then you would fall. That'd be it. So you're going to feel that darkness. And it's going to make you feel raw sometimes. It's going to make you feel like you're right on the knife, right on the razor's edge of losing your mind, that you can't go any farther. But you're going to learn how to live in that space. You're going to learn how to live there and accept that feeling and realize that it's not an end of the world feeling like you think it is. You're not going to fear that feeling to being overwhelmed anymore. You're going to get used to living in the space and realize that, hey, I'm not falling. I'm still going. The world hasn't ended. I'm not dead. You're going to keep going, and you're going to get stronger in that knowledge. So, every day, no matter what happens, I guarantee you, you're going to stay upright. You're going to keep trudging. You're going to keep fighting. And you're going to get stronger every round, no matter what, every single day. No matter how hopeless and how desperate it might feel. It's never going to be the end. You're going to keep going. Because if you're a true child of Yah, then you can't be stopped. And that's a guarantee the Father gives us.